Am I the a-hole for not going above and beyond to make sure my kids see their half-sister and not even making sure they get to see her at Christmas? I, 30M, have two kids, 11F and 9M, with my ex Charlotte, 30F, and I have full physical and legal custody of them. We had our kids young, and so we did struggle, but Charlotte struggled worse, and she regretted having the kids within a month of our son's birth. And arguably, she regretted having our daughter at the time too. But she spoke up when our son was born, and she asked for time to find herself. But when she was free from parental responsibilities, she didn't want to come back. I got primary custody of our kids from the jump. She had a generous visitation schedule for a parent who admitted she didn't really want the kids. But the judge at the time was unwilling to give the mom just every other weekend. And so she got 3 weeks a month and 4 dinners during the week. Wednesday. She never took Wednesdays, and for a while, she took 1 weekend a month, but sometimes she'd go months without seeing them. The judge wouldn't change the time he gave her because she was mom, even with over a year of failing to take all her parenting time. Charlotte's family wanted to see the kids, and we got along okay-ish, so I always let them see the kids. Things changed with Charlotte when she met her husband, Rob. He wanted the kids. He wanted to be my kid's dad. They tried to get more custody after the wedding. They literally filed on their wedding day, thinking the marriage made a big difference. Rob would tell me the kids called him dad now, and my kids would say they didn't. He'd tell me I was getting between him and the kids, would accuse me of telling the kids not to call him dad. They jerked away from him whenever he went to reach for them. I asked if he ever hurt them, and they said no, just that he was always trying to make them stand next to him or walk with him, and they didn't like it. I documented each incident and spoke to my lawyer. I also recorded an incident where he was scolding the kids for calling him by his name in front of me, and for trying to come over and hug me, saying it was their time with the kids and they didn't need to be near me. This was at an extracurricular function. When the custody evaluation happened, I presented all the evidence. A GL was provided, and by the time I was given full physical and legal custody, Rob was done with my kids because they wouldn't be his. A switch flipped from their mind, and F off to take them and get them out of my sight. Charlotte seemed relieved to have the kids be back with me all the time. Following the end of the custody eval, I heard Charlotte was pregnant and 10 months. After the court date, Charlotte and Rob had a daughter. My kids saw her 3 times. She's 4 now. Charlotte doesn't have any contact with our kids now. However, her family still sees them. Charlotte's parents and siblings have complained that I don't facilitate a relationship with my kids and their half-sister. They told me I should be going above and beyond to make sure they grow up loving each other, and that my kids have told them they don't care about their half-sister. I asked why it came up, and they said they asked because my kids never talk about her, and they said it was my fault. Charlotte's parents have decided from now on they'll host Christmas for their entire family, and they want me to send my kids to them on Christmas Day so they can be with their half-sister. I said no. They said this is how they see her at Christmas at least and form a relationship. I told them I will not send the kids away from their one active parent at Christmas to be ignored by the other, and have a 4-year-old pushed onto them by the extended family. Charlotte's parents didn't like this and accused me of being a petty dad who only cares about his bloodline and not valuing the relationship between half-siblings when the half isn't my half. They told me I should do what's best for the kids and not me. Am I the a-hole?